Hello everybody, it's me, Spiritual Karen, who I'm supposed to be doing reading, but on at Warlock's cats is on loose. Don't like cats. No, go away. Anyway, we'll try and get through this. Right, anyway, for those who don't know, I'm Spiritual Karen. I'm helping Warlock out with his account because nobody wants his readings, it's too dark. Anyway, I'm going to be doing reading for you today on something that I wouldn't normally read for because it's a load of hokum. I'm going to do targeted individual reading because I know he does them, okay? And I'm going to show you that there's no such thing and he's just paranoid. Now, I'm not going to use black deck like he does because it's too dark. I'm going to use white deck. I'm going to use white deck. Okay, all my oracle cards. Okay, been a bit disaster the other day with that new deck he's got. Ridiculous. Right, anyway, so we're going to do targeted individuals reading, and I'm going to show you there's nothing to worry about. It's all just love and light. Right, so let's have a look. I will tell you how he'd interpreted at the end. Paranoid. Nothing but delusion. You stick with me, Spiritual Karen. I'll see that. Right. Let's show you. I believe they call it Delulu out there. Yeah, being Delulu. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Okay. Right, so yeah, I think you're being paranoid. To be honest with you. So we start with Ace of Cups in reverse, right? So what this is telling me is that you're crying over spilt milk. You've knocked your cup over and you're being a little child about it. Okay, right. Now we then got Two of Swords in reverse, right? So ignore the fact she's got blindfold on. Ignore that. I don't know why that's on here. So in upright, because she's got swords in that position. Okay, she's been defensive. She's been overly defensive. It's in reverse position. Okay, so she's dropping that defense. She's had a little paranoid temper tantrum. Okay, and now she's dropping that defense. Okay. We then got Emperor in reverse, right? So this is your man. Okay, this is your man, and you've upset him with all this temper tantruming and being all paranoid. Okay, he's had enough. Okay, let's continue. How am I supposed to read cards? Right, we then got Five of Swords, right? So there's you, that's you, right? And you're realising that you've been a bit silly, right? And that's you slaying demons in the back of your mind. This paranoia. This is you slaying paranoia. Don't touch me. Okay. Right. We then got Moon in reverse. Right. So what this is saying is that after some sleepless nights, you're finally getting some rest. You're finally resting. All that mental health that you've been having. Okay, avoiding going to doctors. Okay, you're finally getting some rest. You might be on sleeping tablets. Okay. Overall outcome card. Empress in reverse. Okay, so we got Emperor and we got Empress. Okay, so this is you realizing that you need to be subservient to your man. Okay, you've made a mistake. You've got all paranoid. Your thoughts is involved in something, and they're after you. Okay, but it's just your delusion. So this is you becoming subservient to your man. Okay, right. Let's get your advice card. I don't think you need any advice, but we'll do it like he does. Right. So Knight of Pentacles. This is your blockage, right? That pentacle there. That's your paranoia, and you're running away. You're running away with yourself. Okay. Final card, and then we'll see how he does it. removing any blockages. Star card. You need to remember that you need to start wishing upon a bigger star. You need to start praying to Jesus. You need to start praying to God. Okay? Because he's up there in stars, looking down over you, shining the love and light. Okay? So yeah, I mean, for me, that just shows that you're being paranoid. That just shows that you need to start backing down, because all you're doing is upsetting your man. And you don't want to do that, because he's your provider, he's your carer, he's your protector. Might still have a bit of healing to do like my Andrew. But believe you me, if you've got a man like Andrew, you don't want to let that man go. Okay? Right. Let's see how he'd do it. Right, so Ace of Cups in reverse. He'd say that you're not been reassessing what's going to make you happy. Right? Okay? Two of Swords in reverse. He'd be saying you're taking the blindfold off and you're starting to see the situation as it really is. Now, for me, that's just going to make you even more paranoid, isn't it? Okay? He'd say Emperor in reverse. Okay, there's a toxic masculine energy, right, around you. Okay? What's that phrase? Gang summit. Stocking. Gang stockings. Okay? Yeah, some toxic masculine gang stalkers, right? Okay? Now, he'd say Five of Swords, that would be you taking control on a mental level and realising that you weren't paranoid. Okay? Once you do that, Moon card in reverse, that's you getting some answers. Okay? And then Empress in reverse, okay, you're starting to pull energy back. Okay, you're starting to focus back on yourself. You're not giving, okay, away too much information. You're not nurturing bad behaviours. Okay, we don't nurture bad behaviours. There are not really any bad behaviours. Okay, when you come at everything with love, there is no right or wrong. There is only love. But we'll carry on. Anyway, he'd say that you've been receiving nice offers, and they're a bit bigger than Page's offers, which are like breadcrumbing, and this is what's kept you trapped. What you need to do is realise there will be better times ahead. You start thinking bigger, wishing bigger. Okay, so there you go. I mean, I wouldn't listen to his advice, because it's not nice, is it? No, go for mine. Go for spiritual Karen's. Okay, everything's gonna be alright. Just remember, when you've done something wrong, when you've been a bit paranoid, might have made a few accusations, it's okay. Kneel to your man. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, we'll leave it there. If you do want reading with me, go to link. I think they call it a prologue at the top of the prologue. Okay, and you can book reading with spiritual Karen. Okay, we'll leave it there. Love and light, my angels. Love and light.